Warning. The content on this channel is not intended or suitable for minors below 13 years of age. If that is you, please click off and come back when you're older. By continuing beyond this point, you affirm that you are 13 years of age or older.
What is up? What is going on, swearers? So we completed the game in the last part, and this one I wanted to go through. There's alternate parts to this, and I wanted to look through some of those. I don't do this with every game, but this one is a pretty deeply affecting game, and I wouldn't say it's fun. I enjoyed playing it because I like the walking simulator type games. I like the environment in terms of the detail and how much work they put into this. So this, if you didn't know, Volterra, Italy is an actual town, and it's somewhat of an isolated one. This is an actual psychiatric building that was around in there. And it operated for many years, and it was called the Place of No Return. So the building itself is actually real. A lot of the textures and a lot of the layout and everything you see is the building itself. And a lot of commentary points to the oppressive type nature when you go in there, which we can also feel somewhat playing this game. Now, obviously, a lot of research went into this. Again, it's a fictional protagonist in Renee T, but there's a lot of reality in this fictitious character, as there is in all of the great fictitious, not only characters, but also literature and stories as well. So we click on chapters, and you can see here. So 3, 4, chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get what you get. 6 has an A section and a B section. 7 and 8 do as well. There is not, however, from what I could tell, a difference in 8, 9, 10. So in order to get to 11, I had to play through the other ones. So I did that. We are going to go back through and take a look at 6B, just so you guys can see the difference there. And then we have some different 12s here, and to get to all of those as well. So, and I don't know if there's a difference here in 13 and 14. I'm not sure. I'm going to look through them because I didn't enjoy either of those particular levels. A lot of this is extremely unpleasant and not enjoyable at all to kind of go through. Oh, actually, so you can see. So 12 is split into actually 4 parts. So we have not done A, we have done B, we have not done C, we have not done D. And so we're going to do that. We'll look through those. But I think first we're going to go to 5 so we can take a look at Part B. Part B is the one we would need to see. So in order to get to that, I think we might actually be able, let's just try to go to it. So I've opened it up so we can take a look at it. Let's just try this. I have not actually tried to. I went through 5 to get to it initially, but I think we can go directly to it now. So we're going to take a look at it and see kind of what some of the differences are. If you do want to see what 6A looks like, go back and look at Part 3, because 6A actually is in there. And as well, if you want to go back and look at 12, I think it was B that we had opened, go back and look at Part 5 of this video series, because that was 12B, and that was before I knew that there was segments to all of this as well. So, okay, so it sets us out here in the grounds, and when we first came out here, I got the achievement called Together. So we are going to...
Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
We're going to run down here. Back to look for Amara in the kitchen. We don't need to find our bench again.
Spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
You know, this would have been better if If there would have been stronger voiceover. So there we see the bench that was theirs, I believe, and you can go through the greenhouse to kind of cut into the end of this, but you can also just walk through the entire thing. And prior to getting to the stone wall here, just hang a left, and there you go. And we have to punch around in here for a minute and pretend to try to find Amara.
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain. Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
Alright guys, so what I'm doing now...
We can't go down there. There's too much water.
...is the next part of this, and so it's flooded at the moment.
Adele, that little girl has been standing motionless in front of the kitchen door for hours. Poor thing, I gave her some candy. She ate it without a word and remained motionless. I don't think she's very well. We used to see her now and again, but now she's always there. I'm going. The doctor's not here. He's coming this afternoon. Try and speak to him. Poor thing. Lost in her dreams. She was only a little girl. But nobody gave her a cuddle. They punished her instead. They said she was sick and her dreams were troubling her. They weren't even hers anymore. I need her. But we will find her. We'll find her, won't we? When the water in the shower was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
Okay, so I was trying to get the showers operational. Oh my god. I seriously hate these fucking doors. Goddamn things are a nuisance. They're pestilence. There's zit on the ass of humanity. So we turned the water on, and the water is mysteriously drained. That's what I was saying earlier parts about the game not wanting you to do stuff until it's ready for you to do stuff, because it really wants to be the one to tell the story. So I was trying to cheat a little bit and come do all this in advance, but okay. Turn this on. Turn the fucking thing on. I guess I have to go turn the water on. I feel like I did that. Alright. So this is on. What's the problem?
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Shit, you fucking asshole. I just did that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. This is locked. You're not locked? Down. Now, do you turn this on, maybe? Now we'll try it.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
That note is new. I didn't see that the last time I did this run through. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna whip up to the bathrooms here. I can never remember if they're all the way upstairs or they're right here, so we'll take a look at both. Oh, hey, here we are, right by the elevators. Oh, no. There we are. Okay, so let's see if we're at by the showers. That'd be kind of cool. We want 12. So that's just to the left of us.
Alrighty. Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
Okay. So it doesn't like it when you try to speed through this. So that is one kind of issue that is a bit annoying with this. Is that if you're trying to fly through this, it's really difficult to do. Can you turn the water on or anything?
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
Go ahead. Alright, so we have lots of things. Then when we go in here, instead of us alone, as in the previous section, we have us two over here.
Amara was the only thing Renee had. They separated them. Renee went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody.
Okay, so after this section, we're going to skip to the, that's where you go next for Renee's story. We're going to go back to the menu, and we're going to go back to chapter 11 so that we can choose a different section of part 12. I think there is also a secret that I saw in part 11 for that, so we're going to try to find that also. As soon as this thing
Those
lets us
injections
go.
were torture, the just punishment for what I was doing.
So we can't do things while she's talking
And
about
what
it.
about her? Who knows where Amara was?
I do.
They had taken me upstairs into the
You
ward
watch the rest of
where
this,
no
you do
one
too?
wanted to go.
Okay, so let's go back to chapters, and we're going to go to back to 11. And it doesn't matter whether you choose 11A or 11B. I did not find a difference in those. So I think you can just go there. We're going to go to 11A. Possibly we might need to go to 11B though to get to the other two parts of chapter 12. I'm not 100% on that. So we're going to test that as well. This loading screen though is slow, like super slow on this, which is one of the other things I kind of find a little bit on the grading side. Alright, so we need to go over here and look at what he was writing on the desk, which is right here.
September 7th,
Okay, so the
1938.
next subsequent
I was
playthroughs,
with Amara in the
you
showers.
can kind of whip through
My
this a
memories
little
are
bit here.
terrifying. They're not real, are
Just
they?
skip ahead. So we're going with figment of imagination.
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient. The therapies removed the light for a while, but also all her will, desire, and hope.
And then we're going to choose C.
It was torture, but we had no choice. Nobody explained anything. No one tried to help us understand. We were like farm animals.
So there's a lot of rationalization going on here.
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a spontaneous abortion. It's not true. I can't believe it. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me? And the stranger in the grounds, I don't remember. Was that another lie? Or was another memory removed? God, my head.
So we have some dialogue changes here from the first one. Again, if you want to see how this initially went, go check out part 5, but we will also be going through this again. Okay, so it was...
The other Renee? The one the doctor talked about? The evil one who made you feel ill? The prostitute? The delinquent? The manic one? And what was she called?
Well,
June 13th.
I've not ever been to this section.
The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious.
It's interesting. So a lot of this
and
stuff
then
was
punched
not in the first one.
Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits.
That part's the same though.
Block all correspondence to give the patient
Okay,
no
so
further
we're
reason
back
to
to
become
repeating
agitated.
stuff.
No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
Right you are.
Calm down. You must be calm. Don't get agitated. We'll make you calm down. Is that the only thing that matters? Is tranquility worth the price of not living?
Indeed.
March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. So, was I Amara? I can't believe it. I want to keep looking. It would change everything if we could find traces of her existence.
Yes, it would. Okay, so there's some really dissociative stuff here. Alright, so we're going to reload that. Alright, so whereas we are trying to get into Section 12A.
September 7th, 1930.
Again, if you want to see the full version of this, check out part 5 of the other
They're
series.
not real, are they?
Are they real? No!
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient. The therapies removed the light for a while, but also all her will, desire, and hope.
Alright, so... Okay.
It was torture, but we had... June 2nd. A spontaneous abortion. It's... And the stranger in the grounds. June 13th. The nurses report that she calmed down. You must... March 3rd. Alert. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Alright, so we're going to run down and go look for Amara's stuff. Which should surely be here after all this time. These drawings on the walls are so wild.
Amara B. Aged 32.
Let's see if we have made it in.
Mother of 2 daughters, married to Mario B. My memories don't match up. What's the point of this? Perhaps my memory is playing tricks on me.
Perhaps.
Things are not as I remember them, as I see them. But she said she liked me. I just can't understand it. I just wanted to say goodbye to her for the last time. I never even said goodbye to her. How could a soul survive in this hell? I so want to feel things again. Pain, passion. Feel the damn tears rolling down my face. To remember that I was alive.
Okay, so we see where Amara might be buried. Looks like there's a tree there. Okay, we are in 12A because we did not get the rationalism for the first one.
I can't be sure it's Amara's.
So I don't see it. Oh, there's the tree over here. Well, that's all the way by the house though, so...
These crosses are nameless. How will we ever know who is buried?
So this part was true. They actually did this at this...
There are no names. We were worth nothing and dead, as in life. If there was someone out there who cared for you, well, perhaps. I had Mom. Let's go and wait for her. She'll come and get us. She promised.
Okay, so that is different. If you want to see what the difference was, go check out, again, part 5, which was chapter 12.
Mom will come. She'll come.
Alright. So we're going to wander...
She promised and she'll come to get us. She'll take us home.
In depression,
Now I understand.
this person was suicidal the entire time. What, dude?
I won't misbehave again, Mom. Please don't leave me here. I won't cause any trouble. I'll be quiet in my corner.
Yeah, this is all completely different. We have to walk up here, go around this. Oh my God, go!
How I miss that dark corner where I used to spend whole days.
Yeah, that's
I'll
something.
stay here like a good little girl, but take me away from this place.
Definitely desperate. So in the previous one, she was completely suicidal. And let's see what changes here.
I must always concentrate on nothingness.
So we come up through here and okay.
Otherwise, I get confused and I'm afraid I won't be able to find my way back.
Sure.
Any thoughts upset me so violently, and I can't handle them. I'm afraid of myself, of what I might do when I get confused and don't remember anything.
Wow, this is wild.
There are some wounds I'm not aware of. And that's the pain that causes me the most anguish. I only wish I could hide away in a shell, in my little corner.
This is just like, you have no idea what is actually real here. That's one of the interesting things about this game, is that it's surreal and it's realistic, but it's so divorced from apparently what actually is real that. And we go here, and I think we interact with this.
Miss, please send the following telegram to Adati. Discharge of Renati. Impossible. Psychiatric evaluation negative.
Whoa.
This is a life sentence. I can't spend my whole life in here. I can't.
Wow, this
It's
is
a
completely
death
different.
sentence.
And so, okay, now we get to her. We get to her suicide attempt. Wow. So in the B part, oh, God damn it. Stop. Okay, so in the B part, we actually see it. It's just there, and we don't know if it's because she's trying to kill the child or what exactly is going on. So that's pretty wild. All right, so here we're at this part. I don't know if this is going to be different or not, but I didn't enjoy this part or the other part, so I'm not inclined to go through these again. We'll be able to find out from this menu, actually. May let us go through and it may not. So we cannot click to that. So possibly one of these other ones might open it up. So let's go to 11B and see if we can just find out what is in 12C. Take a look at that one. So we have to take the 6B path where it kind of splits, and then we can see from there. This is just really fascinating the way that this is put together. I believe the designer or the writer, whoever was named, Luce Delco, and I will happily check out anything that guy does in the future, for sure. I know he's got one coming out, I think 2021, And I will be all over that like stink on shit. Because I really like what this guy does. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that game either. But these are, there's a lot of cinematic stuff to this, I think, as well. There's a very dramatic feel to much of this. And, yeah, it's pretty incredible. I don't know what else to say. Alright, so the 11B is looking the same, so we're going to go over there and interact with the pad again.
September 7th, 1930. I was with Amara. December 15th. Doctors. The therapies removed the light from... It was torture. That's how the realities... No contact. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it.
So this should have opened up the C path.
Presence.
So we're going to go down there. This time we're not going to actually look at the book. We're going to look at a package of Amara's items. So this is kind of where I think things go off the rail a little bit. In that Amara, as we saw from the other two, had a family. So the idea that her personal effects would not have been, and the body itself would not have been given back to them, particularly her husband, is a little bit pressing, especially given how in and out of this whole thing she was. Oh, what's this? Oh wow, I've not ever seen that. I've walked by that a million times and never seen it before. Pretty crazy. Okay, so we're going over here.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain.
So we're going to puke it all out here. And we're going to take a look at Amara's stuff. Alright, we have, okay, something here.
Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed?
I don't know. Question.
Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend.
Okay. Look at her shoes. Oh, what fancy shoes. Okay, so why, I don't understand why her shoes are still here. Okay. Alright, and most finally, let us take a look at the book.
March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met.
She does, indeed.
I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her. Because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renee barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes, and ears. Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renee. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place. That poor girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him?
I don't understand that.
She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her friend the nurse, I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward.
Okay, so nurse's room. Let us look in here for nurse stuff. Okay, there's something. Let's see what else we can look at. So we hear a little music box going. So I guess we're taking this.
She worked mostly in the Maragliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. She was there and nothing could frighten me anymore.
Okay. So we need to go outside. So looking at the signs, we looked at a number of these signs earlier, and the signs said, is this the way out? No. And the signs, if we looked at the beginning of it, pointed to different towns and so on. And one of them, God damn it, where the fuck is that? Yeah. Maybe in there. Okay. I went too far, didn't I? Okay, so we need to find where the elevator is. Okay. Oh, we're on the top floor, that's fine. Okay, so we need to go down these stairs. Toting this fucking music box, and don't want to go out the front because we've already explored that. That doesn't go anywhere we want. So when we did the benches, we just went to that bench and went over. This time we're going to follow the building this way and see what's over on this side. And there's another bench. Nope, sorry, it's pallets. And we have a fence. Buckled a bit here. Are we to do this? Okay, so if we look, this is the other side of the sanitarium before we went up the stairs. And, oh, this path is open now. But there's a sign saying, Maragliano is this way. We can't go into these woods, so we could attempt it, but it'll stop us. It'll try to steer us back to the path. Alright. Now, I've not been here before, so we have another sign here. Alright, and don't think we can go up here. We're gonna go look anyway, though. So is this part of the actual? Okay. So this was shut down. This the sanitarium was eventually shut down some years after this game. So we could have been there then. 2016. It really doesn't make a lot of sense then.
Don't know where we're going there.
Well, let's see where this goes. This is wild. Look at all this stuff. This is just crazy. And we can't go anywhere. Okay, that was kind of a waste, but this is so cool. I mean, they outdid themselves on this. This is really, I like this. Oh, here's a gate. Didn't see this before. Let's see if we can open this. Ah! Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay, so that's the pavilion.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know. We can't do anything else here, so let us let's see which part we got, and then let's do the other part. Okay, so we got 12C. Let us try for 12D. Somehow we have to get to the graveyard, I guess. Okay, and we are going to take a swing at part D, 12D in this one, and see if we can take a look at that and see what is different. There will not be any of this, I'm sure.
September 7th, 1930. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and it was torture.
Some of these are so mean.
That's how the realities could.
No contact with it. March 3rd. Alert.
Did I imagine Amara?
Okay,
That's not possible.
let's go look through.
She was there.
Let's go
I know
pause
she
the
was
Mars
there. I
again.
feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence. These are Amara's things, I'm certain. Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend. Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed? March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. Her friend the nurse, I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward. She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renee was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renee couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
What's kind of funny is the first time I was doing this, I could not get through the fence, like at all. And it's because I was doing things out of order. But it let me take her clothes. That was kind of weird. So we keep half an eye out for the graveyard because I want to say it is somewhere to our left. And I kind of wonder if we need to go there. But if so, I think we have to walk all the way around the building. So maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll just go to the front office and try to go pick up the paper. I don't know. Okay, where's that fucking gate? Oh, I went by it already, did I? Probably did. Yes, I did. God damn it. Alright.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
We're on to chapter Obsession. Oh, let's see what's here. Oh, this is kind of a shame we can't do anything here. This is cool. Alright, so we're going to try to figure out, I guess, how to get to the graveyard, maybe? Okay, well, we can't do anything at the pavilion, so let's leave here. Nowhere to go inside there. Alright, so I think we're going to go to the front office. Unless we can actually go to the graveyard from here. I don't know. There's a fence there. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to very rapidly go to the front office and check what that paper in there and see what that gives us. And it does not exist. Okay. So... Okay, so let's go and see if we can get to the graveyard. Oh, check that out. There's the car. Where did the car go?
Oh shit, where'd that go?
This is trippy having to come around it this way. This is wild. I dig this. This is one of those videos where I don't do this a lot, but this one is a ton of filming to try to get enough footage and then to put together a, kind of a compilation, because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't let you skip, and I kind of wish it would, but like it really wants to tell the story in its own way. Whatever else you can say about this game, that much is true.
Interesting. Should we interact with this? What the hell? I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here.
A doll. Whoa! Holy shit.
There's Charlotte. My voice. My
Holy
eyes. My
shit.
ears. My
Wow.
very soul. Let's go and play together.
Okay. Where are we doing that? Where are we? I don't understand. Where would you like to play? Okay, not that way. Oh wait, I remember seeing some swings and junk up there.
My voice. To say what? Meaningless things. Be offensive to others and get into trouble. Eyes to see desperate people. In the mirror, the shadow of my former self. Gaunt, worn out. They're killing me slowly.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's over there. There's a little lake thing over here somewhere. Over here? What's in here? Oh, this is loud. Oh, no, there's not. I lied. Nothing there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Even still, I think this might wind up being somewhat of one of the longer videos again. But this is like...
My ears to hear
Oh, this is so crazy.
deliverance.
Did we go to the playground?
Of fitting into a world which it finds alien.
Okay, so where was that? That was over here. Right? Oh, this is so wild.
It's moving further and further away from me.
Here we go.
Always further.
Okay, where is it though?
Let's go and play together again.
What do I do with it? What do I do with her?
What are we doing? I don't understand. This way?
Again! Guys, we're swinging! Okay, that's cool. Enough of that, though. Alright, let's go down the slide. Yeah, boy, can we walk on this thing? What is this? Okay. Are we done with this now? Whoa. Okay.
I'd like to lose my voice. I'd like to lose my eyes. I'd like to lose my hearing. I'd like to lose myself forever.
Oh. Uh-oh. Here he is. Here it comes. Okay, so lots of different courses, lots of different things to do in there. I'm not going to go through chapters 13 and 14 again, just because I don't anticipate anything being different with those. Just like there wasn't anything different in chapters 7, 8, and 9. This is just going to be pictures. They might have different captions, but this has gone, I think, probably about as far as it's going to. I may check those out at some later point just to see if there is anything different, and I will comment to that effect if there is in the next video. But I think for now, this has been pretty exhaustive. It's been a lot of fun, but you know, I filmed probably 3 or 4 times the footage I usually do to put this compilation together. And the last time I did that was it's from Resident Evil 4, actually. It was just an entire day of filming to put together one video, which is fun to do, but not something you want to do, I don't think, all the time. Hopefully you guys dug it. This game is just, I run out of adjectives. It's just really hard for me to quantify this thing. Other than it is fantastic, and I strongly encourage everybody to play it, although I will say right now you will probably not enjoy it. It's not a fun game. There's not combat. The gameplay itself, you'd have to kind of like walking simulators, I think. But if you like narratives, if you like storytelling and unfolding as you play the game, you'd be hard-pressed, I think, to do better than this one. And again, Luce Dolko is just, wow. Just fantastic. That guy is... I am beyond impressed with the video game he's put together here. So, and I look forward to the next one. So we're going to come back for part 8, just because this went way too long. Unfortunately, there's not a way to speed through some of that stuff, which is a little bit frustrating, but that's okay. I distilled it all for you guys. So we're going to come back and we're going to do Renee's diary and let Renee speak directly about that. There is this little box over here. I think this is a trailer. And of course the actual diary we've collected all of. So let's see what we have coming up in the very next video, which will be the last of this series. Part 8 coming up next. Guys, hope to see you then. But for now, peace out.